Okay, we are at the Trash Mouth Fantasy Football Playoff Podcast. We have the upset of the year. Grim Reapers takes down the number one total point leader, Six Shooters. Welcome.
Thank you, Dave. Thank you very much, buddy. Thanks for having me back.
Very nice. Excellent victory. A very hard-fought victory. Came right down to the end. What were your thoughts as the seconds were ticking down late Sunday evening as you begin to pull away from the Six Shooters? Right around 5 o'clock, you start pulling away.
I was watching the Steelers and Bronco game, and I saw McManus wasn't really doing so much, but I got an update on my phone that Tannehill just ran one in, and when Tannehill scored, I thought that was probably the nail in the coffin. My magic number that I had in mind, I had to have at least a 25-point lead going into Sunday night, so that was his last bullet in his chamber was Carson Palmer Sunday night, and I figured 25 points should do it. He needed 5 scores, and when Tannehill scored, I had a 30-point lead when Tannehill scored, so I thought I'd be safe. So he needed to score. He needed to throw at least 5 touchdowns to tie me. So I thought that was the safe number.
There you have it, Grim Reapers breaking down his Super Bowl II berth next week, becoming the third GM in league history as a rookie to play for a championship on the final weekend of our playoffs. Happened in '98 with Bryce Bouncers losing to the Gridiron Grudge match on the final week. Brooklyn Bulldogs losing in 2001 on the final week as a rookie. And now, 14 years later, we have Grim Reapers sending a statement to the rest of the league that he's a rookie, but guess what? He's in the Super Bowl.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. It's been a roller coaster season, but it seemed like everybody got hot at the right time, just in time for me to start rolling in the playoffs, man. Sal was a very formidable opponent. We had a close game during the regular season, and I knew that I had a chance because his team was very injury-riddled, and it's a shame because he had a really good, solid team all year. But that's the name of the game, man. Injuries happen. Nothing you can do about it.
That is true. Grim Reapers took advantage of a situation. It was unfortunate for the Six Shooters that a lot of his players got hurt, but the Grim Reapers drafted well with Jeremy, King of the Hill. Are you a big King of the Hill fan on Sunday nights?
I was, man. He, surprisingly enough, he hasn't gotten the yardage. In other leagues that I'm in, yardage is very important. But they get down to the 1 yard line, man, and he usually hammers those in there. So every time they got down to the 1 yard line, I was like, oh, should be Hill. And he got me 2 in San Francisco. It was a welcome sight, and I'm very happy for it. And he's been doing it all year, man. He has, I believe that's 10 touchdowns that he has. 11. He had 2, so 11 touchdowns for Jeremy Hill. Not the yardage, but the scoring, definitely.
That is true. One of Grim Reaper's draft picks. He was made fun of opening day about Jeremy Hill, but he's turned heads, proved people wrong. If anybody hasn't checked on the Fantrax website, the official site of Trash Mouth Fantasy Football League, if you go into the wide receiver section, guess who the leading scorers in the wide receiver touchdowns are? Grim Reapers, can you tell us who they are?
That would be my main man, Allen Robinson, and the diva himself, OBJ.
That is one thing for sure. It's one thing to draft players, but everybody knows one of the key ingredients to becoming a champion is in-season management. And when you pick up an Allen Robinson on a Jaguars up-and-coming offensive team, that separates you from other GMs, and that's what he did. Picked up Allen Robinson, I believe dropping Alshon Jeffrey, who was always injury-prone, and now he has a chance to win a championship with 2 Jaguar players.
Yeah, man. Allen Robinson, To be honest with you, I wasn't really real familiar with the rules, and as the year went along, I adjusted well. But draft night, I made a big mistake with the Melvin Gordon pick, and I wish I could have that move back. In hindsight, I wish I didn't make that mistake on draft night. I would have at least one move left. But you know what? You gotta go. You gotta roll with what got you there. Jeffrey was a big disappointment. He's very injury prone. Allen Robinson, you got a young quarterback down there in Jacksonville. They're very reminiscent of, I know you're familiar with the Bengals in the early 2000s, with all the scoring bonanzas that they had with Palmer and Hustonzada and Ocho Cinco. And they're very similar to that team. That's why I was looking at, and Allen Robinson's been a godsend, man.
There you have it, Grim Reapers, a student of the game, looking in past years' offensive teams and comparing them to the present-day Jaguars. All right, Grim Reapers, you have the ultimate challenge. You're going up against the Bengali Bombers, Western Division champ. You played him 3 times. He just set a playoff record literally a half hour before you on a different podcast, acknowledging he just set an all-time record with 117 points. It's never been done in the 24-year history of this league. What are your goals to overthrowing the Bengali Bombers? Considerable favorites. Vegas has them as 11-point favorite as of right now as we speak.
Yep. I got to give him credit, man. He's had a very good team all year long. He's been rolling along. But I don't know if you remember when that great Patriot team in 2007, the Giants, they played the Giants late in the season. The Giants gave them a great game, and I happened to beat Mr. Bombers 3 weeks ago, and that gave my team the confidence to roll into the playoffs. I think very key matchups this week. I gotta be honest with you, it's Tannehill. I need Tannehill to get me. I have a specific number of touchdowns that he needs to hit for me to have a chance. He's gotten all the breaks, the guy. Cam Newton's been phenomenal for him. But the key matchup for me, I need Ryan Tannehill, and I need James Brash tomorrow when he hears that appeal by Beckham to be lenient. And another thing is, they didn't flex that giant Viking game on Sunday night for no reason. So if you think that Beckham is going to sit out Sunday night, you got it all wrong, man. The NFL, they look good by suspending him for that terrible play, but there's no way that they can keep that kid off the field, especially when the team is still alive. It's such an important team. It's such an important game for the Giants. But Ryan Tannehill's important. There's three key players on my team that are important this week. Mr. Tannehill, I need McFadden. I figure the Bills' defense is so bad. I need Darren McFadden to turn back the clock just for 1 week. And if Beckham can't go, I need old man Witten to give me something, man. And so that's the key. I mean, everything's gone good for the Bombers. I need him to finally have a bad week. So hopefully that'll turn the tide and we'll pull off the upset and bring it home this week, man.
There you go. Grim Reapers breaking down his team expectations for Super Bowl II live at Champion Sports Bar, Uniondale, New York, Sunday. Expecting a full turnout for the Super Bowl matchup. A rookie GM, but is he really a rookie? He's talking like he's been in the league 10 years. He knows what he's doing. He's in other leagues. He has an expectation for his players. He's made some in-season management, good decisions that put him in this position to win. And that's how you win a championship. You have to have in-season management, and you got to go with your gut. Grim Reapers, is there any parting shots for the playoff podcast?
Parting shots is me and you, man. Me and you, Bombers. May the best man win. And I'm looking to make some tiger steaks on Sunday night. Tiger steaks on you.
All right, there you go. It might actually come down to Monday night. Jeremy Hill, McManus versus
Yes. A lot of key matchups still on Monday night. So.
Demarius
A lot of
Thomas.
big injuries. He's got to start looking at his roster. A lot of big injuries happened on his team today, so he better manage it real good.
That is right. All right. The playoff podcast. Thank you, Grim Reapers. We wish you good luck on Sunday. We'll see you there.
Thank you very much, Dave. It was a pleasure all year long, and hopefully one more week. Hopefully I get to talk to you next week with good news.